Hi students, welcome to lesson 9. In this lesson, let us work out examples of Bayes theorem. Let us recall Bayes theorem means, so this is the statement, let E1, E2, E3, etc. En be a partition of the sample space S, and suppose that each of the events has non-zero probability of occurrence. Let A be any event associated with S. Then this is the formula: probability of EI given A equal to probability EI into probability A given EI divided by probability E1 into probability A given E1 plus probability E2 into probability A given E2, etc. Then last probability En into probability A given En. So this is the formula we have to remember. Let us first work out two illustrative examples. These are the two examples worked out in the textbook. First, let us solve them. In the last class, we have taken a few illustrative examples. These two are the last one. So the first one is this: a doctor is to visit a patient. From the past experience, it is known that the probabilities that he will come by train, bus, scooter, or by other means of transport are respectively 3 by 10, 1 by 5, 1 by 10 and 2 by 5. The probabilities that he will be late are 1 by 4, 1 by 3 and 1 by 12, and if he comes by train, bus or scooter respectively, but if he comes by other means of transport, then he will not be late. So for the first three he will be late, and the last one, that is by other transport, he will not be late. So when he arrives he is late. Now question is this: what is the probability that he comes by train? So let us solve them. See, in any such question, please note, if you define the events carefully, 90% of the problem is solved. That is just then applying the Bayes formula, Bayes theorem formula. So let here E be the event. The doctor visits the patient late. So this is event E. Now T1 is the doctor comes by train. That is the event. And the probability T1 is given already. That is 3 by 10. Then T2, the doctor comes by bus, and probability T2, that is also given. So you can see it is 1 by 5. Then T3, the doctor comes by scooter. So probability T3, so it is 1 by 10. So 1 by 10. Then T4, the doctor comes by other means. So probability T4, so this is 2 by 5. So these are the events: T1, T2, T3, T4 are the events. And then E is the event: the doctor visits the patient late. Now, probability E given T1 is given. That is probability of the doctor coming late, given that he comes by T1. That is given to be 1 by 4. Then second, probability E given T2, that is also given. That is 1 by 3. Then probability E given T3, that is 1 by 12. So these are the things given. Now you should be careful. What is probability E given T4? Look at the problem. If he comes by the other mode of transport, he will not be late. Therefore, probability is 0. So this is very important step here. Now let us proceed. Now, by Bayes theorem, what is asked is probability T1 given E. He is late, but what is the probability that he has come from the first mode, that is by train. So now apply the formula first. Probability T1 into probability E given T1 divided by probability T1 into probability E given T1 plus probability T2 into probability E given T2 plus probability T3 into probability E given T3 plus probability T4 into probability E given T4. Just substitute. It is 3 by 10 into 1 by 4 divided by 3 by 10 into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 10 into 1 by 12 plus 2 by 5 into 0. So simplify. Of course, simplification you can do your own. So after simplification you get the answer 1 by 2. So this is the first illustrative example today. Second one, illustration 2. A man is known to speak truth 3 out of 4 times. He throws a die and reports that it is a 6. Find the probability that it is actually 6. Of course, this is a bit tricky question. You should be very careful. Now, let us define the events carefully. E is the man reports that 6 has occurred. That is E. Now, S is the number 6 occurs, and probability S will be equal to 1 by 6 because die is thrown. So, probability S, that is getting a number 6 equal to 1 by 6. Then S complement, the number 6 does not occur, definitely it is 5 by 6. So, it is 5 by 6. Now, you have to be very careful. See, what is given is probability the man speaks the truth. This is 3 by 4. Then probability the man does not speak the truth. So this is definitely 1 by 4. But now this is not the simple probability. It is a conditional probability that you have to understand in this case. See, what is probability E given S? Let us first try to explore this. See, the probability the man reports that 6 occurs, and given that 6 has actually occurred, that means he should speak the truth and the 6 also should occur. So therefore this is same as the probability man speaks the truth. Therefore this will be equal to 3 by 4. So here, though it is given that probability that man speaks the truth is 3 by 4, it is a conditional probability, probability E given S. Similarly, probability E given S complement will be the man reports that 6 has occurred, but it has not actually occurred. So this is the probability man does not speak the truth because it is not speaking the truth case. Therefore, it is 1 by 4. This is the important step here. Now it is very simple. By Bayes theorem, probability S given is asked. So this is just applying the formula. Probability S into probability E given S divided by probability S into probability E given S plus probability S complement into probability E given S complement. Just substitute 1 by 6 into 3 by 4 divided by 1 by 6 into 3 by 4 plus 5 by 6 into 1 by 4. Simplify, you get 3 by 8. So this is the second illustrative example given in the textbook. Now let us work out the questions of exercise 13.3. In this exercise, I am taking example 2, and this is the first example on Bayes theorem. The first example, example 1, we have already solved, that is on total probability theorem. I made a mention of it. This exercise 13.3 consists of about 14 or 15 problems, and almost all problems are on Bayes theorem only. This is the first question actually. A bag contains 4 red and 4 black balls. Another bag contains 2 red and 6 black balls. One bag is selected at random and a ball is drawn and it is found to be red. What is the probability that the ball drawn is from the first bag? So let us write bag 1, number of red balls 4 and number of black balls, that is also 4. Bag 2, number of red balls, that is 2, and number of black balls 6. Now let E1 be selecting bag 1 and E2 be selecting bag 2. Now we can write the probabilities. Probability E1 will be equal to 1 by 2 and probability E2 also will be 1 by 2. Then let R be the event that the ball drawn is red. Then what is probability R given E1? That is if it is from the first bag. So that 2. So you can see it is 4 by 8. So 1 by 2. Similarly, probability R given E2 will be number of red balls 2. Therefore, it is 2 by 8. So 1 by 4. Now, required probability is probability E given R. That is the ball is drawn from the first bag. So this will be equal to apply Bayes formula, theorem formula. Probability E1 into probability R given E1 divided by probability E1 into probability R given E1 plus probability E2 into probability R given E2. Substitute the values. So it is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, same thing, plus probability E2, it is 1 by 2 into probability R given E2 1 by 4. So simplify, you get 2 by 3. So this is the first question on Bayes theorem, example 2. Next, example 3. Of the students in a college, it is known that 60% reside in hostel and 40% are day scholars. Previous year's results report that 30% of all students who reside in hostel attain A grade and 20% of day scholars attain A grade in their annual examination. At the end of the year, one student is chosen at random from the college and he has an A grade. What is the probability that the student is a hostelized? So here also, let us first define all the events carefully. Then problem becomes very simple. Let A is the event. The student selected has A grade. So this is the first thing. Even the student selected is from hostel. Now what is probability even? You can look at the problem. 60% reside in hostel, therefore it is 60%, that means 0.6. Then E2. The student selected is day scholar. So probability E2, you can see day scholars there are 40%, so it is 0.4. Now let probability A given even we have to calculate. What is A given even? So you can see 30% of all the students who reside in hostel attain A grade means, so this is 30%, that is 0.30 or 0.3. Similarly, probability A given E2, you can see 20%, therefore it is 20% or 0.2. So now all the informations necessary for the problems are listed. Now by Bayes theorem now, so probability even given A is asked. So probability even into probability A given even divided by probability even into probability A given even plus probability E2 into probability A given E2. So just substitute 0.6 into 0.3 divided by 0.6 into 0.3 plus 0.4 into 0.2. Simplify, you get 9 by 13. So this is the example 3 in the exercise. Next, example 4. In the beginning I have taken all the examples in order. Later, of course, I have skipped some of the questions which are similar in nature. In answering a question on multiple choice test, a student either knows the answer or guesses. Let 3 by 4 be the probability that he knows the answer and 1 by 4 be the probability that he guesses. Now assume that a student who guesses at the answer will be correct with the probability 1 by 4. What is the probability that the student knows the answer given that he has answered correctly? This is also a little bit tricky question. Let A be the event. The student has answered correct. So this is the event. Now even is the student knows the answer. So then what is probability even? That is given. So it is 3 by 4. So then E2 is the student guesses the answer. So what is probability E2? That is also given. It is 1 by 4. Then here you should be careful. Probability A given even is probability student answers correct given that he knows the answer. So this will be 1 because it is a sure event. He knows the answer and he gives the correct answer. So probability is 1. Therefore I told this is bit tricky. Second one. So probability the student answers correct given that he guesses, but that is given. You see here it is 1 by 4. Assume that the student who guesses at the answer will be correct with probability 1 by 4. So this is 1 by 4. So one information is not given, it is hidden. That is probability A given even is not actually given, but it is hidden. So that is important. Now by Bayes theorem, Probability even given A is asked, so just apply the formula probability even into probability A given even divided by probability even into probability A given even plus probability E2 into probability A given E2. So substitute 3 by 4 into 1 divided by 3 by 4 into 1 plus 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. Simplify, you get 12 by 13. So this is the answer. This is example 4. Next, example 7. I have skipped the remaining. In an insurance company insured 2000 scooter drivers, 4000 car drivers and 6000 truck drivers. The probability of accident are 0.01, 0.03 and 0.15 respectively. One of the insured person meets with the accident. What is the probability that he is a scooter driver? So here also let A, the person insured meets with the accident, that is A. Now even is the person who meets with the accident is a scooter driver. Now here you see what is probability even. So here we have to be careful. Look here, how many scooter drivers are insured? That is 2000. Total number of people insured, that is 2000, 4000 and 6000 together. Therefore it is 2000 by 12,000. So you can write it as 1 by 6. Similarly, E2, the person who meets with accident is a car driver. Now probability E2 will be, so there are 4000 car drivers, therefore it is 4000 by 12,000, so 1 by 3. Similarly, E3, the person who meets with accident is truck driver, so probability E3, that is 6000, therefore 6000 by 12,000, so it is 1 by 2. So these are the informations given. Now probability A given even, that is also given. You can see here 0.01 and probability A given E2, that is also given. It is 0.03. Then probability A given E3, that is also given. It is 0.15. So these are the informations given. Now very simple, by Bayes theorem, probability even given A is asked, so that will be equal to probability even into probability A given even divided by probability even into probability A given even plus probability E2 into probability A given E2 plus probability E3 into probability A given E3. So substitute 1 by 6 into 0.01, then 1 by 6 into 0.01 plus 1 plus 1 by 3 into 0.03 plus 1 by 2 into 0.15. Simplify this, you get 1 by 52. So this is the answer. Example 7. Example 9. Two groups are competing for the position on the board of directors of a corporation. The probability that the first and second group will win are 0.6 and 0.4 respectively. Further, if the first group wins, the probability of introducing a new product is 0.7 and the corresponding probability is 0.3 if the second group wins. Find the probability that the new product is introduced by the second group. So let us list the event. Let A be the event, the new product is introduced. Now even is the group 1 wins, then probability even is given, so it is 0.6, and E2, the group 2 wins, probability E2 is also given, it is 0.4. Then probability A given even is also given, that is 0.7. Then probability A given E2 is also given, that is 0.3. Now by Bayes theorem, what is asked is probability E2 given A. So that will be equal to probability E2 into probability A given E2 divided by probability E1 into probability A given E1 plus probability E2 into probability A given E2. Just substitute 0.4 into 0.3 divided by 0.6 into 0.7 plus 0.4 into 0.3. Simplify, you get 2 by 9 as the answer. So this is example 9. Next, example 13. Probability that A speaks truth is 4 by 5. A coin is tossed. A reports that a head appears. The probability that actually there was a head is A 4 by 5, B 1 by 2, C 1 by 5, D 2 by 5. Of course, this is a multiple choice question. Exactly similar type 1 question we have already discussed. Let us do it. See, let E be the event. The man reports that head has occurred. Now let us list H. The head occurs. So what is probability H? Definitely T is 1 by 2. T. The tail occurs. So probability T is also 1 by 2. Now probability the man speaks the truth. This is 4 by 5. The man does not speak the truth. This is 1 by 5. Here you have to be careful now. Now probability E given H means what? The man reports that head occurs, and head also actually head has occurred. That means he has spoken the truth. So this probability is 4 by 5. So the probability that man speaks the truth is not a simple probability, it is a conditional probability. Similarly, probability E given T, it is very simple. The man reports that head occurs, but it has not occurred. That means he is telling lie. Therefore, this is probability man does not speak the truth. So that is 1 by 5. Now it is very simple. By Bayes theorem, what is asked is probability H given E. So that equal to probability H into probability E given H divided by probability H into probability E given H plus probability T into probability E given T. So this will be equal to 1 by 2 into 4 by 5, then 1 by 2 into 4 by 5 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 5. When you simplify, you get 4 by 5. Therefore, the option A is the correct answer. So this is the first multiple choice question in this exercise. Next, example 14. This is a concept based question. If A and B are two events such that A is a subset of B and probability B is not 0, then which of the following is correct? So A, probability A given B equal to probability B divided by probability A. Second one, probability A given B is less than probability A. C, probability A given B is more than or equal to probability A. And none of this. So these are the 4 options. Let us work out. See, the first one is obviously not correct because we know that probability A given B is probability A intersection B by probability B. But here it is given probability B by A, so it is not correct. So that is one thing. Second, probability A given B. Let us first write the formula. See, it is probability A intersection B divided by probability B. But now this is probability A by probability B because A is a subset of B. Now even then we can't directly answer this question. B and C, there is a problem now. How to proceed? So here I will first write probability A given B is more than or equal to is correct answer. Now still B and C, among these two, many students have the doubt. How do you say that probability A given B is more than or equal to probability A? What I suggest is you take a simple example because this should be true for any value. So you take, for example, S equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is sample space. Yes. A equal to say 1, 2 only. B equal to 1, 2, 3. Then check. So equality holds. And one more thing here is probability A given B equal to probability A by probability B. So that is given. Therefore, definitely you can say that C is the option. So students, please note, in such questions where there is a trick, the best thing is, because it should be true for any such event A and B, so you take an example and then verify whether B or C, because proving becomes difficult. So C is the correct option here. So this is the last question in the exercise. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed and share with your friends. And this is the last lesson on conditional probability, that is Bayes theorem. Of course, the chapter is not over. In the next lesson, lesson 10, let us begin the study of random variable and probability distribution of random variable. Of course, you have to continue with a few more lessons. There are few more things which are added in the same chapter. So let us meet in the next lesson, lesson 10, with the random variables and probability distribution of random variable. Till then, bye, take care.